All right. Welcome back to another episode of the Questionable Group Chat. Today we're going to talk about Deepak's favorite topic, his favorite artist of all time, and that is Drizzy Drake. Um, Deepak, do you want to talk about how much you love Drake?
Yeah, I've disliked Drake for honestly since like 20 I want to say since like 2015.
Nah, I
Like
think even earlier than that.
yeah, maybe even yeah. I
He's
mean,
Go ahead.
he makes good singles, sometimes. Like I like One Dance and some of his songs, but I have not listened to a Drake album in I don't even know how many years. It has to be over 10 years.
Yeah. You've been a hater longer than that because I remember listening to Marvin's Room and me singing like, "I'm just saying you could do better," and you would just be looking at me with the stankiest face and be like, "What the fuck are you listening to?" That's what you. That's a. So you've been a hit Drake. You've been a Drake hater forever, and you obviously you're a diehard Kendrick Lamar fan. So when this whole thing happened, beef.
Oh,
Uh,
I was telling you for 10 years that Kendrick would absolutely annihilate Drake if they ever were to get into a rap battle. And it happened. And I wasn't even, the crazy thing is, I wasn't even that big of a stan of Kendrick that, like, there were so many, like, sneak disses and stuff between him and Drake that I had no idea about. I just loved Kendrick's albums. I didn't really know the whole lore behind everything. I didn't even actually know they didn't like each other like that.
yeah. All right. I'm assuming this is yeah. This has to be
The
yeah.
Finsta.
Yeah. This is the Finsta. Okay. So to recap, God, this is honestly embarrassing to be honest. Um, Drake, Drizzy, after he got utterly annihilated by Kendrick, he decided to create well, first of all, he went on like a streamer's uh stream and commented, "Oh yeah, they're like have bots for Kendrick," which is already like, dude, what the hell are you doing? Like, you're Drake. Why are you like, what are you doing? Why are you
Yeah. It's
streaming? That's
just,
weird.
yeah,
Uh,
it's weird.
and then afterwards, he decides apparently this is like a Finsta, fake Instagram account called Plot Twist. Plot Twist, guys. Plot Twist, ebook. And he dropped 3 songs and a bunch of like behind the scenes videos of oops, sorry, of him making music over the last 10 years. He dropped 3, even though it's like called 100 gigs for your head or whatever the hell. Most of his videos, there's 3 songs he dropped. Blue, Green, Red. That was one of them.
He deleted that one, I heard.
Yeah, I heard it's off DSPs. I forgot what the hell the other 2 songs were called, but when it hit the chart, when it hit the DSPs, he leaked it first, and then after like a week or maybe a few days, I don't remember, he put it on DSPs because this is what he does.
Yeah, he's been doing this for a little while now, which is so lame. I mean, it's like,
Yeah, he doesn't believe in his. It's He has taken the music he makes. He has turned it into a business, like a
right,
legitimate business of like to the T. Like everything is science now. There's no art. There's no heart. There's no feeling. It's just business to him. So this is one of his tactics. He'll release 3 songs that sound different from each other, and then he'll if he feels like they're doing well, then he'll put it on DSPs, and then he'll see how they chart. These did not chart well for Drake's standards. These did not chart.
not just these. I mean, the stuff he was recently releasing before, even
Yeah, even the features he was on. Yeah, the features.
Sexy Red, and there was some other random,
Added some other randos.
yeah,
Anyways, so of these 3 songs, one of them made it to number 20, which for him is pretty shit.
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it like fell off after that. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. I mean, he took them off. He took one of them off DSPs. I don't know. And then on top of that, he Playboy Cardi wasn't on one of his songs. He was on the Instagram release or whatever, but he wasn't on the official DSP because Playboy Cardi. That's a whole other thing. He's known to not clear features. He's just a very arrogant person. So, anyways, now after that, Drake has decided to release more music. Apparently he's releasing something with Lil Durk. Some sneak peek came up and
Featured on what's his face, Aiden Ross's
featured on Aiden Ross.
stream.
Like, dude, I mean, he's literally doing everything he can to juice the numbers like as much as he can, and it's just like, I mean, it's honestly, it's like just unbearable. It's like, dude, this is disgusting. Can you just stop? Can you just like, please? I wish someone would just go up to Drake and just fucking grab him and just shake him and just be like, dude, stop it. Stop
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Please take a fucking vacation. Go relax. Come, I mean, say what you want about Drake. I know you hate him, but like, he's still like a legend in the game. Like, he's still a staple in
Yeah.
the industry.
I'm not
You
gonna
know,
take anything like that away from him. He's a pop star. He's a great entertainer.
great entertainer. But he just needs to like just cut it out, man. Just stop it. You lost the year. Like, like it would be honestly, it would be a miracle, in my opinion, for him to come back from this year. It would be a miracle.
No, I think he could come back
I
in the
don't.
fall, winter. I think he can make a song that could be a hit. But it just I don't understand what he's doing. I like this 100 gigs thing. My my, I think the thought was that he could drop all this shit and it would just like everyone would forget about what happened and they would just move on to the next thing. But the problem is nobody forgot. It was too soon. Like, yeah, he should have waited a few more weeks or a month or something. I don't know what late. I haven't checked the Billboard, but like last time I checked a week or two ago, Not Like Us was still in the top 5 Billboard, which is like
That's crazy. I mean, that's
insane.
yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. So it's just I don't know what he's doing.
Posting weird
Honestly,
shit like this, like what?
posting weird shit. Yeah, the way he's moving, the way he's releasing stuff, what he's doing right now, it really, it just feels like what Kendrick said is true. We're seeing a guy who's spiraling, and
Spiraling. There's like a bunch of stuff like that. The whole like his whole nude leaked or whatever. And this is me being whatever conspiracy theorist, whatever you want to call it. I'm pretty sure he could have avoided that being leaked, and he just didn't, and he let it leak because
uh,
trying everything he can to stay famous and relevant. And this goes into another thing. This is something I've been thinking about Drake for a while. But I mean, honestly, I think he's just addicted to the limelight and being
right,
famous. And when he's not number one, like him not not having a number one song or not having being top in the charts is like is like, yeah, it's like ego shattering for him. He has to be number one. He has to be
yeah.
talked about. He has to be on every whatever you want to call it, like TV screen, whatever. He has to be continuously talked about. And if
Only
he's
you like being famous,
yeah, he loves it. He's addicted to it. He's literally addicted to it.
right?
Uh, in my opinion, and this whole Kendrick thing obviously shattered all of that, and now he's fighting for. I mean, and I think that's why he's dropping all this stuff, is because like for any other artist being in the top 30 is amazing for one of your songs, but for him, it's like this is not enough. This is not enough. I need to
Yeah,
drop. I need to
and
drop.
it seems like it's going to be hard for him to come to grips with once he loses like his top status as an artist, which might be happening right now, to be honest.
Oh, I think it's happened. I think it's over. I think his time's up. I think honestly, in my opinion, Travis. I said this to you a couple few years ago. I thought after Astroworld, I was like, it's Travis is he's taking over Drake's spot.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
You did say that. Yeah,
it's Travis's spot now. But then that whole Astroworld tour happened,
right.
and those people unfortunately passed away, and that killed Travis's momentum for a while. For a while, And Drake was able to capitalize. I mean, he dropped. I think it was after Astroworld. He dropped. I could be wrong here, but I think after Astroworld, he dropped Certified Lover Boy. I think,
For all
and
the dogs.
for all the dogs.
Right.
Oh my god! And I just remembered. I don't know if it was for all the dogs or Certified Lover Boy, but that stupid ass song, "I'm Too Sexy" with Kawhi Leonard in the music video. Like, dude, this is
Yeah. The
like
horrible song.
it's dude. This guy, I don't understand. Like, I just honestly, man, I think Drake is really corny. And it's just for a while he was able to hide it, and now it's just all coming to light, and it's embarrassing to be honest. How corny he is.
Everything that's happening right now is. I just like I said, I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what his team is thinking. Maybe they just don't give a fuck. Like it's just it's
Yeah,
really bad. It's
it's
really
really
bad.
this whole fake Instagram thing is stupid as
Oh,
hell.
yeah, this whole yeah. I
It's
mean, we didn't even get into that.
really dumb. And you know what I
Right,
know it's bad? Look, it only has 450K followers. For
right.
Drake, that is trash, bro. That
Yeah,
is
like
like
why are you even doing this?
let's look up Drake's his actual. God damn it, my Instagram keeps coming up. Let's look up his actual Instagram page. I'm Champagne Pop.
He has like 100 million followers or
Probably
something.
has
But like why are you doing this? You're like 40 years old, bro. What the
yeah,
hell are you doing?
and I think that's another problem is he's just not growing up. Like it's clearly obvious he's just not. He's 145 million followers. He's just clearly not growing up. He refuses to grow up. Um, he doesn't. I mean, like I think he's like notoriously known for not waking up early. Like he always wakes up late as shit. Um, and that's why Kendrick Cole said it's like you know nothing about like waking your kid up or whatever. And
There's just something weird. He's just weird.
he's
There's
just
like something weird about him.
yeah, very weird person. Very weird person. Definitely a weird person. I mean, getting tattoos of like your of like KD and Steph and that stuff
Lil
is
Wayne. It's
Lil
fucking
Wayne.
weird. It's just
It's
weird.
I heard he like loves to sleep with and hit on his friends and people he knows wives
Right. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, academics was talking about that. It's
and like
just
break
like
up marriages. Like, dude, what the hell? No
yeah,
wonder you like. Oh yeah, and on that note, everyone's saying there's people. Oh, Drake dick riders will say, "Oh yeah, you know, all these people are hating on Drake because they're jealous of his success." It's like, no, dude, it it's not that petty. There's no way.
right.
It's because honestly, it's because Drake's a bad friend and probably a bad person, just like Kendrick mentions on 616. You're probably a terrible person. Everybody. That's why Kendrick got all the leaks. I mean, that's why. It's because all the people around him actually hate him because he's a
Right.
jerk. I wouldn't be.
Right.
I would not be surprised if Drake's a bully and a jerk, and he takes advantage of people. I just that would not surprise me at all. Um,
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this video has been you more hating on Drake than me, and I've been a much bigger Drake hater. But I,
I've been for years. Like, oh, go ahead.
I mean, everything you said, I agree with. And honestly, I've been saying some of these similar things for years about Drake. That he's secretly lame. He's a weirdo. He's an asshole. Like it's just all coming out now. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see where it goes to next. Um, the one thing that everyone is looking forward to is Kendrick's next album or whatever the hell he drops next. Everyone's waiting up for that. As far as Drake's supposed to be dropping an album with
No way.
he's doing a collab album this year. I forgot with who.
Oh yeah, with Party Next Door.
With
Yeah,
Party Next Door, right?
yeah. His
Yeah,
main boys, his boys.
Yeah, we'll see how. I don't know. That we'll see what that's like. I mean, there better be some bangers on there because
Oh, he's
he's
the wall right now. He's thinking
yeah, his
about
back's against the wall. Even honestly, if I was party next door, I'd be like, "Yo, can we like wait till next year to drop this album?" Because
So I have a conspiracy theory where I think, and I don't know if this is true or not. I think Kendrick is waiting for Drake to drop an album. He's just waiting for him to drop an album, just so he can drop an album, like either the same day or the week after. I really,
man,
I
that would
really,
be foul.
I really think Kendrick's. I just, I just, I see it.
That would be foul as fuck.
It would be ruthless.
Yeah, it would be. It would be ruthless
It would
because
be a
because you know his album will. I mean Drake's. I mean Drake's next album has to. It has to do some numbers. Like it's still Drake,
no. It's gonna do numbers, but I don't know
but
if it'll do more numbers.
Kendrick. No, I won't do more than I don't think at this point. Unless he has like, unless Drake comes out with a single first that's like really hot, like you know.
So what if Kendrick puts "Not Like Us" on his album? Because I think if you put that on your album, it can't like the streams go towards the album or something like that. I don't know.
I don't think he's gonna put "Not Like Us" on the album
Yeah, you're probably right.
unless he does a remix to it.
That's a good point. Oh my god.
I don't know if he would do that. It's over. You think he? I mean, he might do it, but I don't think so.
Yeah, maybe not. I think if Drake does anything, I think if Drake drops a subliminals or whatever towards
He already
Kendrick,
did though. He those songs had subliminals towards Kendrick.
I don't even know if it was it
Those
for
songs were
Kendrick or for everyone? I don't know. That shit was weak as fuck.
they're for everyone, but if they're aimed towards Kendrick too.
Uh, okay, I guess. Why am I still on this dude's page? I don't want to look at this stupid ass. Like, ugh, it's gross. And then I'm trying to
He
think
was
of.
talking about round two.
Oh yeah, yeah. He said round two, but that was just no. That was just nonsense. Like, and then he deleted that. It's like, dude, please don't. What I think he's doing is hoping ASAP or whoever disses him in the next release or whatever, so he can just focus on that
Right.
and
So he
just
has a much better chance against
oh, he
them.
has a much better chance against ASAP. And you can just sweep this Kendrick stuff under the rug and pretend like it never happened.
Right.
Like he does with Pusha T.
Right. I'm interested to see what J. Cole's last few albums have been like this is not that it's okay.
Crazy. His features are better than his albums, and
Right.
I think it's because this. We can talk about this in a whole other video, or we can talk about this now. We can make this a whole hip hop video if we want. I think J. Cole, he needs someone to help him create a concept album. He doesn't know how to make a concept album, from what I see. He
Right.
knows how to make an album. Well, Born Sinner was kind of like a concept album. It definitely focused on a central theme around,
Forest Hills Drive too.
for still. Yeah, you're right, and so was For Your Eyes Only. But like the Fall Off was kind of just songs.
Right.
Might Delete Later was also kind of just songs.
Well, I'm just interested what he's gonna have to say because he has to say something.
Yeah, he has to address it. He has to. I don't know. Honestly, I'm hoping Kendrick throws J. Cole a bone and is on on an album with him or something. I
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
don't think so either. Kendrick is a selfish dude, man.
Yeah, I don't.
He don't want to help no one.
He wants to be known as the one. Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah. I saw a tweet that was like, it was like, what? Who's gonna be the next big three when when Kendrick, Cole, and Drake retire? And then like one of the replies, it was like the top reply. It was like there is no big three anymore. Like that doesn't exist anymore because
Yeah,
there
it's
isn't a
over.
big three. Yeah,
It's over. It's been decided.
yeah, it's been decided, right?
It's been decided. Cole chose peace, and Drake got killed. That's what happened.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
what happened.
yeah, I'm interested. Well, obviously we won't know for like 20 years, but to see how people look back on Drake and on Kendrick and on J. Cole, because personally, obviously, I think Kendrick in 20 years is going to be timeless. I mean, his
Timeless.
albums are going to be timeless. There's going to be plenty of 20-year-olds plus who listen to the Kendrick albums are like, damn, Good Kid, Mad City and To Pimp a Butterfly and stuff. But I don't know if Drake's gonna. I don't know about Drake in 20 years if people are gonna be, yes, especially young people, are gonna be listening to old Drake and be like, you know
He'll,
what I mean?
yeah, he'll play his
I
hits.
don't know. The yeah, yeah.
God's plan. One
I just
one
don't. I just don't know, man.
one dance will be played at like weddings and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to think. I guess you know what? You're right because he's kind of like. It's kind of. I mean, it's honestly it's a little sort of blasphemous. I guess maybe not blasphemous. I don't know. But yeah, he's kind of like Michael Jackson, right? Like you play the hits, when we still play the hits years later. But we'll see. I don't know, man. I don't know if his stuff is gonna last like that. We'll see.
We'll see. I think it will. I think a few tracks will. Not albums. Albums will
Fuck
not.
no, dude. His albums barely last now.
Yeah, no, his albums won't. But his
The hits will, right?
hits will. The hits will.
One Dance and
God's
what is
plan.
this? God's Plan.
Yeah, like dude, especially One Dance. That's like his biggest hit, I think. Right? Or it's God's plan.
I think it's
Either,
God's Plan.
either way, those songs will last forever. But the albums, no, not a chance. Not a chance.
Yeah, here's another thing. I mean, this video's been going. We've been hitting on Drake for a while now, but like, I just like we're both in our 30s now. I just can't imagine being in my mid to late 30s, 40s, listening to a Drake album.
Like a new Drake album or an
Oh,
old
especially a new Drake album.
an old Drake album.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like a new Drake album, no fucking way. But even an old Drake album, like, do you think you could be 40 listening to fucking, I don't know. Maybe you could.
What about if you're reading this? I got enemies, got a lot of enemies. What other songs do you
I
have?
guess you could. I just don't know, man. That's
Yeah.
hard for me to like comprehend.
Yeah. Imagine, Drake's older than you and he's about to drop an album. You said you can't listen to it.
I know, right? Drake's
Yeah.
like 40 years old and he's about to drop an album about like fucking bitches and partying and whatever the hell he just raps about nowadays.
Relationship problems. It's like, dude, you're 40. Maybe you have the problem.
Right. It's like that's what I'm saying. It's so
Like, bro, maybe you have the problem. You can't find a girl. You can't get married yet. You're 40, bro. How many women have you
yeah.
dated? It's either a persona, a facade. He's just like he doesn't want to get married, which is he probably doesn't want to get married. I don't
That's
even think
fine. But
which is
like
fine. He's got to do this shit for the music, for the. I don't know, man. I just wish he would just be himself and stop like characterizing as a tough rapper and stuff.
we didn't even talk about the accents.
We didn't even talk about the accents. Yeah, it's just I don't even know what to say about that, man. I don't even know what to say about that. It's just like stupid. I won't be surprised if Drake drops a Spanish album. Like he just like a Latin, like he just speaks Spanish the entire album. I wouldn't be surprised if he did that. He would be desperate based on the deal he's in with
Well, that's the other problem.
Universal. I think it's with Universal. He's in a big deal and he's got to recoup that money that they give him like I think it was like 300-400 million or something like that. It was like it was a fat check, and it's a
Right.
deal. So he has to recoup that. He has to make that money back for them. And I mean, that's why he drops these 20-track albums and makes them as generic and appealing, like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like mass appeal, you know.
Right.
But because of this whole Kendrick thing, man, it's gonna hurt. He's gonna. I could totally see this going down the route of what every pop artist past their prime goes down, where they have like a fight with their record label and it turns into a whole big thing. Prince had to change his name and stuff. I could totally see it going down that route.
Yeah, I mean, this could be the beginning of the end. This very well could be the beginning of the end.
Yeah, it is the beginning of the end. This should have happened 2-3 years ago, but he got lucky that Travis had his issues. But yeah, no, this is the beginning of the end for him. Yeah, people are tired. The newer artists coming up, they're gonna be like, dude, they're not gonna be used by Drake anymore.
Right.
He's not
Well,
gonna
I
be
think
the artist anymore.
right, and I think the young people coming up also. I mean, just young people in general. Teenagers now. I don't know how many of them really mess with Drake like that.
Yeah, dude, he's 40. That's
Right.
40, bro. You can't make music for teenagers anymore. They don't give a shit about you. They don't like you.
Right.
You're old. You're old.
Right.
You don't relate to these people, these kids anymore, man. You do not relate to these kids anymore. Please stop making music for kids, man. Please.
He's gonna start rhyming skibbity and Riz and shit on this next album.
If he does that, I'm gonna be like,
Sigma.
I'm gonna be done if he does shit like that. I'm just like,
Dude, I've been done for 10 years.
that's another thing. It's like, if Drake is your favorite artist, I'm gonna look at the camera when I say this. If Drake is your favorite artist right now, you need to go to therapy, because that's not okay. He should, unless you're like a young, like a teenage boy or a teenage girl, then yeah, sure. But if you're like late 20s, 30s, 40s, and Drake is your favorite artist, bro, you need to go to therapy, because that's not okay. Go to therapy.
Some people don't listen to music that much. They just listen to the radio or like whatever the top.
That's fine. I'm saying if he's your favorite artist. I mean, you'll go to the Drake concert, the tour. You'll follow him on Instagram.
Yeah.
You'll wave the pom poms for Drizzy. You have a problem. You need to get help. That's not okay. It's not okay. Seriously,
I mean,
okay.
yeah.
If you're that old and you listen to Drake, you probably are not married. You probably have problems with relationships, and you probably don't have that many friends, or you have fake friends who also listen to Drake and are very superficial and are weird. Please, please, please,
Yeah.
please get help. Please.
Right.
All
right.
Betterment.
It's sponsored by BetterHelp.
Yeah, BetterHelp. That's what it's called. BetterHelp, not Betterment. BetterHelp. Anyways, that's enough Drake hating. This was a fantastic episode. We literally hated on Drake for fucking almost 30 minutes now. 30 minutes.
It's been 30 minutes. Shit.
Yeah,
We didn't even talk about that much, to be honest. There's so much. There's so much.
There's so much. This guy's such an easy target.
Right.
Such an easy target. Drake, don't ever get into a beef again. You're gonna lose. Your superpower.
Well, he could beat some people, but
I don't know, man.
Not someone like Kendrick.
He might try to beef with Cole, and I think that's a bad idea.
That's a bad idea. That he shouldn't do that.
But Drake, take a year off, my friend.
You can't do that.
Stop hanging around underage people and young people.
Yeah.
Allegedly, but I don't even want to. Even if you're at Disney World, don't even go to Disney World. Don't even be around anywhere where there could possibly be kids. Do not be there.
Do not take Adonis to Disney World.
Do not even. Yeah, don't even be around Adonis. Actually, just stay away from kids in general. I mean, you don't even. I'm pretty sure you don't really spend time with Adonis, anyways. but stay away from Adonis. Just
He posts videos with him and Adonis.
yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. That means
But
that
that's
yeah.
yeah, everything looks good on social media.
Everything looks everyone has a perfect life on social media.
We won't really know until Adonis is like 18, 20.
I fully expect Adonis to be like 50 cents first son and just absolutely hate him. I
That's
fully,
very possible.
I fully expect that. Unfortunately, it's a curse. Drake's father was a piece of shit, and I mean, it looks like unless Pusha T and Kendrick are lying, it looks like Drake's probably gonna be a piece of shit dad.
Well, we
And
didn't even talk about the daughter thing.
yeah, I don't know, but I don't know.
Honestly, I hope Kendrick was lying
I,
because
my opinion is I think Kendrick was lying, but I think he was like, all right, if you're gonna lie about me beating my wife, then I'm just gonna put this out there. Well, and guess who everyone's gonna believe? They're gonna believe that you have a hidden daughter because you've done it before. And people say, oh,
right.
yeah, trying to get the DNA or whatever. It's like, all right, dude, whatever. He was definitely hiding him, and then this whole Adidon rollout, he was definitely doing that. It's like,
That's also weird.
that guy, he didn't want that kid. He got caught slipping. Should have wore a condom, my friend, or got a
Yeah,
vasectomy.
how does that? Yeah, I don't even understand that about these pop stars and rappers and stuff. Why don't you just get a vasectomy?
Because maybe they want kids one day.
Yeah, you can get it reversed.
You. Oh yeah. You can. Yeah.
It's not like a complicated surgery, dog. They just snip a little like one
Yeah.
of the veins, and that's it. And then like to fix it, they just like put a little metal, not metal, whatever the hell it is, and just like reattach it. It's not complicated at all. Like if I was a rapper, if I got famous in my like 18, 20s, I would have gotten a vasectomy immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
All right. Yeah, that is crazy. That is enough hating on Drake for one video. This is gonna be a fantastic video of it. Us just literally sitting here shitting on Drake for 30 minutes
Yeah.
on a Wednesday night. What a way to
Right.
spend our night. All right. This is Sumit and Deepak signing off here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're a Drake fan, then you're not going to enjoy this video, but you can hate on us in the comments if you'd like. We won't mind.
Yeah. Right.
Later.